when you sit down to do a video, let's say your video on your Windows server or anything like that, what is the
Yeah.
general process that you usually take to actually go from nothing to completed video?
Okay, well, so what I first do is I have something like a list with ideas that I write down. So ideas for videos that I want to make. And then I do a research for every single topic that I want to make. So I've come up with a process that works now pretty well. But like if we talked a year ago, it was a complete chaos. So now I'm a better organized, I would say. Yeah. So I start with an idea that I have.
Mhm.
Also, sometimes people on my channel they come up with an idea. They say, "Oh, it would be great to have a video about X, Y, Z." Yeah. I think, "Oh,
Sometimes it
yeah,
would be.
maybe, maybe not." Yeah.
Maybe.
Sometimes,
Put it on the list.
most of the times, yeah, I put it on the list,
Most of them.
and then I do a researching first,
Mhm.
because I don't make videos for a single request.
Yeah.
That's yeah. I research if this is a topic that would actually work on YouTube. So I got a tool that I use to make some SEO and see if this is actually a searched topic.
Mhm.
And if it is, then I come up with a title or a concrete or particular idea. So how I'm gonna pitch this video, right?
Mhm.
So to speak. So what is the reason for making this video? What is the reason for watching it? And who is this video for? So I really write it down before actually starting working on this because there's no reason researching a video that nobody would watch,
Fair
right?
enough.
I started doing this before, and that actually the result was I made some videos that worked pretty well, some videos which actually didn't work at all. And I was wondering, so why is this the case? Yeah, because in my head it was a great idea, but that doesn't actually mean that other people are searching this on YouTube,
Mhm.
right? And yeah, so that's why I use a tool now. Before I start working on this video, I research it. I give this video something like a ranking between low SEO value, mid SEO value, high SEO value. So high SEO values, these are videos I want to make as fast as possible because they are currently searched. They are interesting, so I'm gonna write an outline for this video. I make some notes. I research the topic. I write documentation sometimes, depending on if it's a technical topic
Yep.
about a software or whatever. I test it. I document it on my GitHub page and so on. And then I start writing a script. I record it, and I also came up with a process that might be a lot of work because I record the
Wait,
A
this is where the
roll.
lot of work starts? I thought that early bit was the a lot
Yeah.
of work.
Yeah, well, it is all a lot of work, yeah,
Yeah.
to be honest. But yeah, the recording is recording is a bit of work
Mm.
because first a year ago I started recording this on the fly, so to speak. So I with OBS and screen share and installed software. But the problem was I made mistakes so often.
Mhm.
Then I need to roll back the whole stuff. I needed to stop recording, record it again, and that made me completely crazy. So that's why I came up with a script word by word. I record the A roll in front of the camera. I speak everything from the script, and then after that is completed, I start recording the B roll. So then I start recording what I do on my PC, and then
Mhm.
I in the editing I somehow cut it together. I don't know if it's the best process to do it. It's actually a lot of work, but the result is the video is exactly how I want it to be.
Right.
So I want it to be on point. Yeah, I don't want to spend time saying 2 or 3 sentences that don't make yeah, that are redundant.
Mhm, mhm.
I don't like this in the video. I cut everything out that is redundant. Because I like to have a video that is right from the beginning to the end is full of content. Yeah, that people can watch and learn something, and yeah, they don't lose time on me talking about some random stuff or searching for a command I need to look up or whatever. So that's what I completely cut out. That's how I do it. Yeah, and then I do editing and yeah, publish it, write a description. Because I've all researched it before, this is not actually a lot of work.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's how I do it.
If you had to guess, how long would you spend on a average video?
Wow. I would say like researching probably Yeah, it depends a lot on the topic.
Yeah, of
Sometimes I
course.
research that over a few weeks.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, not spending every single day 8 hours,
Yeah,
eight
yeah, of
hours a day
course. Yeah.
researching,
If
but
you did, that would
that
be a
can be a
really
pretty
well
long
researched
time.
video.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, that's I want it to be accurate. Yeah,
Hmm.
but that's a pretty long time. But let's say like 4 or 5 hours of researching
Okay.
for a complicated topic, something about Active Directory, Windows Server, whatever. And then I write a script, so this can take pretty long. I guess like 3 hours, maybe even 4, depending
Hmm.
on how long the video is. I read it through, correct it, then I start recording. Recording is pretty short. This is like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Recording B-roll is the same, and then editing like 3-4 hours sometimes. Yeah, editing is pretty long.
Hmm.
And yeah, I add a lot of stuff like transitions, some background music, yeah, zooming in, zooming out
Hmm.
when I record on screen, so I can see. Well, yeah, we are like over 10 hours per video, probably. Yeah, so it's a pretty long time.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I always
yep,
like to hear
and
everybody's video process. It's kind of interesting because everyone I've talked to has some like different method of doing it. You're like really
yeah,
SEO focused. I've seen some people that are more focused
yeah,
on like start with the information, worry about the rest of it later. And I've seen some people like that schedule out every single thing they're gonna do. They do like a Pomodoro timer, and they're working in these specific timer blocks. And I don't think I've
crazy.
spoken to anyone who's like, yeah, I just I follow this guide I found online.
Well, you can do
You
that,
can, yeah.
right?